The Amish are famously recognized as a traditionalist, highly religious groups in the Midwest that separate themselves from modern society and culture. There are reality television shows and series about these individuals, but I needed to find the truth about Amish and their living. I'm Melissa Isaac, and after extensively researching primary sources on the Amish, I've found various facts about them, yet more specifically about their culture's important gender and family roles. For the Amish, family and community, helping neighbor to neighbor is everything. Amish Studies is an academic website developed by the Elizabethtown College for the purpose of sharing reliable information on the Amish to the public. And here they state that in almost all Amish groups, gender roles are well defined to where men are seen as heads of the family and women have a more submissive but still important role. Men can be leaders of the church, community, and have greater and final say in both community and family matters. Church leadership is exclusively available to men. Additionally, men do not have to marry but are expected to contribute to the community in some way. Women's roles are cooking, sewing, cleaning, and performing various household chores. They also have to raise the children. The women are expected to marry, and few Amish women will have jobs outside of taking care of their household. But they can vote in church meetings, and women also can't cut their hair since the Amish believe it is a glory to her. But raising and teaching the children is very important, and their school teachers, more often than not, are the women. At the end of the day, the women are responsible for teaching Amish values, character, and importance. The Amish children and young adults have lots of roles. The website Lancaster County has some information on the Amish living in their county in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Here they describe important traditions and rites of passages that the Amish do have. Both young male and female members of society will participate in Rumspringa, a German term meaning running wild. Rumspringa is a rite of passage for all young Amish members, a huge time in their lives where they are allowed to enter the modern world for about a year or two, and later decide to keep living Amish or to become separate from their Amish ways. During this time, these young adults are between ages 16 to 18 and are encouraged to continue to follow the rules of the Ordung, but are free to do whatever they need to discover themselves during this time. The Amish hope that all their members will decide to return, but it is entirely up to the individual. Sometimes news stories come up with these Rumspringa members getting into some trouble with law enforcement or drug busts and can cause a great deal of embarrassment on their community. But it's really a rare and shameful event for the people. In addition, a large number of Amish individuals have driven or have driver's license. Actually, about 70% do. Although it is against their tradition, a large number of teens will want to drive an automobile, so they take advantage of it whenever they can during Rumspringa. After spending some time in the modern world, the individual decides when or if to return Amish and be baptized, or to follow the Ordung for the rest of their adult lives, and to no longer be a member of this religion. But their studies have shown that usually after spending time in the modern world, adults will want to come back. Courtship is another tradition that young adults participate in. According to the Lancaster County website, courtship in Amish communities includes singings, which are basic get-togethers held by the church, and they're usually friendly, casual, modern dances, or like playtime. The courtships or relationships are also secretive, but will spread throughout the community by word. After both of their Rumspringas and baptisms, a couple may want to publish their relationship at the court shop several weeks to days before the weddings. Weddings are held and directed by the church, and the couple does not share rings or kissing like other religions. It's actually a very humble event. Later celebrations are all community, family organized, and the newlyweds' honeymoon is basically always spent visiting or spending time with other family members. The newlyweds are now married for life, since there's no separation or divorce really allowed. The novel The Amish, published by the Johns Hopkins University and written by expert on Anabaptist faith and Old Order Amish, Donald Graybill, also emphasizes family and how Amish families are close-knit and must depend on each other and their roles to build their community. Children, from an early age, learn to respect their elders, do chores to help, and are taught humility and selfishness at home and school. But the children will also have fun. They'll entertain themselves with team sports like softball or hiking together, or sledding too. But they'll also learn parts of the Ordung, not by reading, but by spoken word and by observing their parents and their way of life. Where teens in the society, again, are usually seen as the troublemakers, but they'll go through Rumspringa and tradition with courtship. Then Amish women, as I've said, will take care of the children and run the household as she sees. But an important thing to keep in mind is that she'll always keep the church and community needs above their own. They assist their neighbors like true Amish people want to and believe in, and just manage the whole household. Men can do a variety of things around the community, like I've said, but they'll also farm, do work, help dictate, and run the community smoothly to ensure the Amish way of life is being met. Besides agriculture, they may also work in cottage industries, which can be shops selling their own handmade furniture, clothing, or do labor, construction, or carpentry. But the Amish are very careful to stray away from technology because they feel that it would undermine their family values by partaking in a selfish deed like computers, automobiles, selling, or the making of jewelry. The community is very fearful that adapting to technological advancements would contaminate and ruin their simplistic and pure approach to life, which is why when decisions are being made, the church will go and ask their Amish men and women and families to vote on things that may be of interest of the community, but all of them will usually still be wary of advancements, but they'll sometimes allow some industrial advancements like cottage industry to better their community and better themselves. So with this, the families and people are pretty much what will create an Amish community. They truly believe in helping their neighbors and each other before themselves. The Amish way of life actually depends on these individuals to stay within their roles and do their roles to the best of their ability. Thank you.